What up? All right, here we go. Volume 15 of Cant Stump the Triumph Edition.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Wow.
I can promise you the best way to show respect outside of rebuilding our military to men and women in uniform is to fix that mess as fast as I can.
Get him out of here. Get out.
That's it? Thank you. They're kicking me out the door. They're kicking me out the door.
Foolish black gold merchants.
Is it the truth? Is it fair?
Despite its impressive length, it's a nimble navigator, and some can be highly venomous. Just like the tarantula it's killing, the centipede has two curved, hollow fangs, which inject paralyzing venom.
This one I like. Here you go, folks. Enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe get
This
the remnant
centipede
down.
is a predator.
You're not a very good reporter doing that. Okay, go ahead.
Get pushed. Get him out of here. Get out. They asked Ted Cruz, serious question, well, what do you think of waterboarding? Is it okay? And honestly, I thought he'd say absolutely, and he didn't. He said, well, it's, you know, he's concerned about the answer because some people, she just said a terrible thing. You know what she said? Shout it out because I don't want to. Okay, you're not allowed to say, and I never expect to hear that from you again. She said, I never expect to hear that from you again. She said he's a pussy. That's terrible. Terrible.
Good. Apologize.
No, I won't do that because I said nothing wrong.
From an elderly woman. Let me talk. Quiet. Help.
You can't stump the Trump.
Another presidential debate.
I don't think this one would be very good, Lindsay.
Why is that, John?
Because I want a divorce.
And lastly, we welcome back to the debate stage Donald Trump.
Can I
It's so noisy in here. Yes, yes.
Judgment and resolve to keep this country safe from radical Islamic
Senator
terrorists.
Cruz, thank you. We're going to continue on this notion of readiness and experience. I'm going to come back.
I have to respond.
If you'd like to respond, Mr. Trump.
First of all, I respect what Ted just said. But if you noticed, he didn't answer your question. And that's what's going to happen. It's okay. That's what's going to happen with our enemies and the people we compete against. We're going to win with Trump. We're going to win.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Barack Obama is undertaking a systematic effort to change this country, to make America more like the rest of the world. That's why he passed Obamacare and the stimulus and Dodd-Frank and a deal with Iran. It is a systematic effort to change America.
Fact is, when you talk about Hezbollah Sanctions Act that you list as one of your accomplishments and just did, you weren't even there to vote for it. That's not leadership, that's truancy.
But I would add this, let's dispel with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is trying to change this country.
You see, everybody, I want the people at home to think about this. That's what Washington, D.C. does. The drive-by shot at the beginning with incorrect and incomplete information, and then the memorized 25-second speech that is exactly what his advisors gave him.
Chris, your state got hit by a massive snowstorm 2 weeks ago. You didn't even want to go back. They had to shame you into going back. And then
Marco stepped in it now.
you stayed there for 36 hours, and then he left and came back to campaign. Those are the facts. Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly what
There it is. The memorized 25-second speech.
Well, that's the reason why this campaign is so important.
Governor Christie,
Chris, why don't you know what the shame is? You know what?
Shut up, Jeb.
The shame is, Marco? The shame is that you would actually criticize somebody for showing up to work, plowing the streets, getting the trains run back on time, when you've never been responsible for that in your entire life.
Okay.
He didn't want to go back.
And the fact is, I went back, it got done, and here's
didn't want to go back.
I went back. Oh, so wait a second. Is that one of the skills you get as a United States Senator, ESP also?
Chris, everybody,
you
said you weren't going to go back.
The fact is, Marco,
he told everyone he wasn't going to go back, and they had to shame him into going back.
Marco,
and then when he decided to go back, he criticized the young lady, saying, "What am I supposed to do? Go back with a mop?"
By the way,
clean up the flood.
It gets very unruly when he gets off his talking.
Thank you, Governor.
Surely Marco Rubio just had a bad night. Surely this won't happen again, right?
Re-election to the Senate, and I'm running for president. This notion and this idea that somehow, this is an accident. Obamacare was not an accident. Dodd-Frank was not an accident. I'm going to keep saying that because that not only is it the truth, it is at the core of our campaign.
But even after Chris Christie called you up for what he called canned speeches, 25-second canned speeches, you repeated again. He says, "There you go." Again, that was not a good moment for you, was it?
It's what I believe. And
we are taking our message to families that are struggling to raise their children in the 21st century, because as you saw, Jeanette and I are raising our 4 children in the 21st century, and we know how hard it's become to instill our values in our kids instead of the values they try to ram down our throats. In the 21st century, it's become harder than ever to instill in your children the values they teach in our homes and in our church instead of the values that they try to ram down our throats.
Holy shit, he did it again. What is going on? It seems that Team Marco has become unhinged. Someone help that brave lad. Holy fucking shit. Team Marco beat up Reddit.
This is what the future of writing looks like. Introducing Word-Tuned Spices. A new soup.
It's
downright wrong. And here's the problem with that. The problem was it was to tear down. It was to tear down.
He wants to be a tough guy. He wants to be a tough guy tonight.
Trump, take 30 seconds.
Let me just, he wants to be a tough guy. A lot of times you'll have, and it doesn't work very well with
How tough is it to take property from an elderly woman?
Let me talk. Quiet.
How tough is it?
A lot of times. That's all of his donors and special interests out there. So, that's what it is. And by the way, let me just tell you, we needed tickets. You can't get them. You know who has the tickets? I'm talking about to the television audience. Donors, special interests, the people that are putting up the money. So it is. The RNC told us we have all donors in the audience, and the reason they're not loving me, the reason they're not loving me is I don't want their money. I'm going to do the right thing for the American public. I don't want their money. I don't need their money. And I'm the only one up here that can say that.
Then no one fears us, and they take actions that are against our national interests.
Tell me what you'd say to American people out there who are sitting at home, who have daughters, who might worry about those answers and might worry that the draft is reinstituted.
Well, the draft's not going to be reinstituted.
Foolish guac-bold merchant.
I don't know, lads. Perhaps calling Ted Cruz a pussy will finally be what stumps the Trump. Let's hope for the best. Here we go.
Makes 2 projections in New Hampshire. CNN projects that Donald Trump will be the winner of the New Hampshire Republican primary.
As we go on, in the Republican race, Donald Trump is the projected winner of the New Hampshire primary.
ABC News projects that Donald Trump will win. That is based on the exit polls and some votes already counted.
Fox News can now project that Donald Trump will win the Republican presidential primary based on Fox exit polls and
So I want to thank everybody, but I really have to begin by paying homage to my parents. Mary and Fred, they're up there, they're looking down, they're saying, this is something very special. They love this country, and they're very, very happy right now. So thank you to my parents. I want to thank my brother, my late brother, Fred. What a fantastic guy. I learned so much from Fred. Taught me more than just about anything. I'm just probably about even with my father. A fantastic guy. So I want to thank Fred. He's up there and he's looking down also. We have political hacks negotiating our deals for billions and billions and billions of dollars. Not going to happen anymore. We're going to use the finest business people in the world. We are going to do something so good and so fast and so strong, and the world is going to respect us again. Believe me. We are going to start winning again. We don't win anymore. As a country, we don't win on trade. We don't win with the military. We can't beat ISIS. We don't win with anything. We are going to start winning again. And we're going to win so much. You are going to be so happy. We are going to make America so great again, maybe greater than ever before. I love you all. Thank you, New Hampshire. Thank you. Thank you, New Hampshire. Thank you. We are going now to South Carolina. We're going to win in South Carolina. I love you all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. Chris Christie sacrificed his life to destroy Rubio. He did his part to make America great again. Godspeed, you glorious fat man.
This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true. He knows exactly.
Wait a second, is that one of the skills you get as a United States Senator? ESP also.
Very nice young man, a very confused fellow, apparently the Bernie Sanders campaign. You know, I'm curious.
Look at yourself in the mirror!
He looks like a nervous wreck. He's going down. He had his moment.
Oh, and you know what he started saying about Ted Cruz? Right before Ted Cruz dropped out and he beat him, but like right before like the last elections on the states, he said that his dad had something to do with the JFK assassination because there's a picture of him like or something like that, like just something crazy, like just something like so crazy, yeah. And oh man, it was like the craziest thing I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I hope they bring it up after this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle another, Trump fucking thing because it's just so crazy. Every day on the news is just something else, It's like, oh my god. But yeah, like and subscribe and tell us what to do next.
Yeah, you heard the man. Do you be you?
Do you?